Team Redline edition.
Ready, set, go. I think me. I think me.
Oh, that's a good question. I would say that's something for Johnny.
I just have to pick Enzo.
Jeffrey, because he did that already and he does that, and he did that and he does that. Simple as that.
Luke Bennett.
I'll go with Gianni Vecchio, purely because you know, it gets to his head if he gets a pole. He just goes over the top after that.
Kevin Siggy, absolutely.
I hope nobody, but I think if anyone would do that, it's definitely not going to be Enzo. I have to think, probably Mark.
Kevin, maybe? Kevin Siggy?
I think one of the British guys. I would say Luke. He would probably enjoy it because he's just weird. I don't know.
Max Benecchi. I think Max will actually do something like that. I don't know why, but he has the look of the guy that will put pineapple on a pizza.
Gianni Vecchio, because he's Italian and he has some weird tastes.
I'll go with Mark because I don't know.
Could be Enzo. I've heard Enzo has some interesting things with tuna.
Or Kevin, 100%. Kevin has to explain life when he's in the middle of a hairpin, and that's just the beauty of Kevin.
Unfortunately, I have to say it again, but it's definitely Johnny.
Kevin, for sure. For sure, Kevin.
That could probably be Enzo again, because he is usually when he's like making mistakes, he's just talking in Italian randomly. We could always hear it, and I think he's learned from me already that every single corner you have to complain about something. So
Gianni as well, from again some experiences in the past, he might get frustrated, and it's sometimes quite funny when he starts swearing in Italian.
Gianni Vecchio, for sure.
I'll go with Diogo. I've done a few races with him. He likes to talk during the races. He likes to sing song while he's driving.
Ooh. I would say Max Benecchi.
That must be me actually, because I always tend to just mute. So
I think that will be Enzo.
I'll probably take Benecke, Max Benecke.
That's Chris Lollam, yeah.
Chris Lollam, he usually has to mute himself because he's breathing rather heavily down the mic and it's a bit deafening.
I can pick any of those because we all talk quite a lot during the races, so...
Probably Max if he's Max Verstappen. Usually if he's packed someone good on FIFA, he'll end up screaming down the mic or something like that.
Probably Andre, the engineer that we have.
well, I think that can only be Enzo when his pasta is ready.
I'll have to pick Enzo again, because again, he's either screaming, complaining, or just randomly saying something, and he just doesn't like the setup, the time, or whatever it is. It's just Enzo being Enzo, I guess, so...
Mark Prinzing.
Gianni, because he likes to talk a lot.
Diogo, for sure. I think he's just not very aware what's going on sometimes.
The team entertainer on Discord, I have to go for a third time, it's Johnny.
I would say Kevin Siggy. Yeah. I can laugh a lot with him.
I would probably say, let's go with Chris.
For sure Kevin, yeah. Because when Kevin is not in Discord, we are actually pretty quiet. Then Kevin joins and everybody starts insulting each other.
Gianni as well.
Probably Max Verstappen again. He likes to joke, and he definitely likes to joke about me and something specific about the inside of my mouth.
Sometimes Mark, sometimes Jenny, and Dom, but I don't think Dom means to do it.
That definitely is Diogo. Diogo is always driving in the night, and when I wake up, I see new things up there.
Could be Max Verstappen, actually. I think if I think about Virtual Le Mans last year when we were practicing, I mean, I think they did like an all-nighter at some point. I think they posted some feedback about the LMP2 setup at 3 a.m.
I would pick Diogo Pinto because he's usually the guy that is driving at 4 a.m. still and posting random feedback.
I think Verstappen actually, Max Verstappen. I think he would definitely try the weirdest stuff at the weirdest time. Yeah.
Probably me because I like to practice in those hours.
Gianni Vecchio again. He likes to think he's found something at 3 a.m. until we use it in the race and we end up being last.
Max Verstappen, for sure.
I think that would be Max Benneke.
I think Patrick is the best at tire wear. He usually ends up with like 20% more on the tires, so definitely him.
Tire whisperer, definitely Max Benneke because he has, I don't know, he's just finessing the tires so well.
Yeah, I think Kevin because he's watching my telemetry every 5 minutes and tells me that I'm wearing the tire 0.00005% more than him every lap. So and he gets angry at me.
Christopher, he usually is pretty good on the tires.
Certainly not me. Certainly not Diogo. I would go for Chris Lollam.
That would be me or Max Benneke.
If that would be the case, it would absolutely not be anyone of Redline.
That would be my boy Kevin.
Enzo, because I love him.
Yeah, Kevin, absolutely. I mean, the guy sleeps until 3 p.m. and I land at the airport at 9 a.m. Okay, so think about this. There is a guy that sleeps until 3 p.m. every day for 365 days. I land at the airport at 9 a.m. and as soon as I ask him, 30 seconds later, he's like, yeah, sure, I'm coming to pick you up. I mean, what else can you say?
Gianni. I have no explanation, but I think I'll call Gianni.
Mark. Because he's amazing.
Max Verstappen. He's the one that would go to any extent to help his friends.
So guys, this was the Redline Who is Most Likely to challenge. Thanks for watching and don't miss the others as well because they are almost as funny as me.